bit of a rant about God, Jesus, imaginary friends that people continue to pray to. Your prey, it's telling you, you're giving your energy away to what I believe to be an AI evil masquerading imposter. That's who you're praying to, that's who you're giving your energy to, because there's no way any benevolent creator would create things this way, even down to the fundamentals. The fact that something needs to consume something else to survive is a red flag in and of itself. You know, just the nature of how this place is set up. And then you look at the human body and people say, oh, the human body's incredible. I mean, pain, who invented pain? Excruciating pain. People say, yeah, but it's a warning sign from the body. All right, if I stub my toe, just give me a little pinch or something. Don't put me in agony for 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? That's out of whack. That's out of balance with the actual injury. And then, you know, you get people that get diseases and, you know, end up in accidents and end up in excruciating agony, which can last, you know, months, sometimes years. People are left in pain and agony. So just the way the human body has been created, to me it's been manipulated. Like the nervous system has to be one of the most evil things. And people say, oh yeah, but you can feel pleasure. I mean, it's like 20%, 80%. Especially if you're a man. that the pleasure that you're talking about, that don't really last long for men. Unlike you women. You know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to make light of a dark topic. But just I mean, I say it all the time. How many people are in graveyards with unanswered prayers? That prayed for help, that were ignored. This is what I said the other day. It's like you know, he works in mysterious ways. Well, it's like your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your husband or your wife leaving you on red and just ignoring you. At least, right, if God was truly benevolent, he'd say, hey, Tony, I'm a bit busy right now. I've got this stuff going on over in Africa with starving kids. I'll get back to you in a week or a month, right? But no, he ignores you. And I put a post up this morning about, like, the Bolshevik Jews starved 50 million Russian Christians in World War II. 50 million Christians. 50 million people that would have prayed for help, for food, and was ignored in their most dire moment. And what do these people do? They get up in the comments and they want to try. They don't think logically. They're so in their feet. They're so reliant on having a saviour that life would just be unbearable without this imaginary figure. And it doesn't have to be God or Jesus. It can be just insert saviour. It can be angels, guides, you know, Trump. Like, that's a saviour program. People need these saviour programs to lean into, and it gets us nowhere. It takes you away from your sovereignty, which is what this is all about. They don't want people being sovereign. They don't want people being their own leader, their own saviour, taking action, taking responsibility, calling things out. You know, they want people relying on these imaginary or at best masquerading entities, because when you think you're talking to a guide and you're channeling and all of this stuff, you're talking to a masquerading entity who's giving you up to 90% truth, and then there's the rug pull. And people are like, well, why does it matter to you, Tony? Like, it's not doing you any harm. It is doing me harm. It's doing us all harm, because if one person is held back from their sovereignty, that affects all of us. Because the less sovereign the species is, the more it's going to be enslaved. So it does affect me. It affects everyone. It's just delusional. None of it makes sense. And people go, oh yeah, but the Bible, it's all playing out now. They wrote the Bible. Oh yeah, but if you talk about demons, so there must be God. The demons are the creation of this place. Or the AI is the creation of this place. It's the people with people like us. We're the good. People are always like looking for an outside good savior. People like you watching this and me, and we're the good. Look around you, and that's when people get deceived, at least not at death. This is why it's so important to get out of all of this right now, because it's going to be used against you when you get lured in the solar system, because there's God there, or Jesus, or angels, and you couldn't give that up in your physical life. You're going to get hooked back round another 1,000 lifetimes, because they wipe your memory. So best you take the shit sandwich now. And this is all easily researchable. Just go to my YouTube, where I break down NDEs where God stuffed them back into their body. God bullied them to come back down, or whatever it was masquerading as God. Anyway, let me know what you think, guys. See you on the next video.